Hey, what's going on everyone? It is Dennis here. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to briefly talk about this little guy. This is the Capture Clip by Peak Design. And what it's meant to be is a nice, easy way to store your camera while you're out and about. You can store it on your backpack strap, just like that, or also on a belt. And so I bought this because I wanted to utilize this whole system while I'm hiking or camping or just out and about shooting videos or taking photos. What I'm gonna do is unbox it, and then we'll also install it on my backpack, and then we'll test it out, see how it performs. And yeah, hopefully this video will help you out. This is the box. So that is the front and then the back. And it says Peak Design Capture Camera Clip. So you open it up here. And then you can see, take your camera everywhere. Rigidly hold your camera on any strap or belt, keeping it secure and accessible. Rated to hold over 200 pounds or 90 kilograms. And it has a little quick release lever there. And then I guess they have other accessories that you can use on top of this that will allow you to mount up lenses, action cameras, and also binoculars. It says fits any belt or strap up to 2.5 or 6.4 centimeters wide and works with all camera sizes. I shoot with the Sony a6400 and also with the Sony a6100, which is what I'm recording on right now. But we're just gonna test it with this, and I have just a couple lenses today. Usually when I'm out and about just shooting general photography or shooting video, my two most versatile lenses are the Sony 10 to 18 millimeter wide angle lens, which is what I'm recording on right now, and also the Sony 18 to 135 kit lens that would come with the a6400. So these are kind of just like my go-to lenses if I just want to bring two lenses. I'm gonna test the Peak Design Capture Clip system with these lenses on the a6400. And yeah, so let's get to the unboxing. Open the bottom here, slide it out. So that's everything in there. And you'll see the setup inside, and then this has a few flaps on the back. And then you have a pouch. We'll look at what's in here real quick. Nice little, I don't know what fabric this is, but nice Peak Design logo there. Drawstring. So we have a tool, like a hex tool, and a Peak Design sticker. And then there's these little screws or bolts, and I guess these are meant to take the place of these little thumb screws if you want a more permanent application or permanent installation onto whatever you're putting it on. So, because I guess these you can twist on and twist off. This is more permanent because you'd actually screw it on there and just leave it on there. Let's remove these out. Oh, all right, so first one out. Get the second one out. Almost there. All right, so second one out. So there is the clip. So that's the back plate, and then the front plate. This has the little quick release thing there. And you'll see, what does this say? Oh, designed in San Francisco, California, made in China, and then that's the patent, I guess, on Peak Design. So cool little Peak Design logo there. And so this is made, what does this say? On the back, I guess I forgot to show this. So there are two flaps on the back of this. One is the quick setup guide, shows you how to install it. And then this one kind of walks you through what it is. So this does say weatherproof machined aluminum alloy. So that's the material. Peak Design, guaranteed for life. This is the back plate as we showed earlier. It's got a little rubberized grip here. And then this is the front portion of it. So we're gonna take the plate out and take all this out. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am the only one here at this park currently. It is Sacramento temperature.
It's 103 degrees in Sacramento right now.
There you go. So it is 103 degrees out here at this park, and I'm the only one here. All right. So this is what the little plate looks like. It's got a little 1/4 inch thread there to mount onto your camera, and it's got the hex bolt thing there. So what I'm gonna do is take this and start screwing it onto my camera, and then I'll have to tighten it down I don't have to tighten it down with the hex wrench. Okay, so luckily they include this, so that's nice. I'm gonna tighten it down. Now, a lot of people that have talked about this product before say that, you know, it's kind of a pain to have to use the hex wrench. It'd be nicer if they just put the typical like slot, so you could just use like a nickel or a quarter or something. Which, yeah, that's true, but I mean, at least they provide this and it comes with a little key thing there, so you could technically just throw it onto your keychain or something and just have it with you. So not a big deal to me. We got that on there. Easy. I just want to kind of demonstrate what it will do. So you'd basically mount up your back plate and then the front plate. You see the little holes. So those are going to go inside there, and this would go onto your camera strap. And then you can see that there's a little clip there. So the way it would work is this plate would slide into the slot there. Hopefully that you can see it. And it would just slide in, and then that little lock latch would lock onto it and keep your camera steady. And then to remove it, you just slide the lock out, the latch out, and then slide your camera out. Now, obviously it's kind of difficult to show you because I'm holding it, but I'm gonna throw this onto my backpack so you can actually see it in action. Okay, so real quick, I wanna put on my backpack. So the idea is you would basically have the clip installed on one of your straps, and then you would clip your camera on one of the straps. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but I already have some type of GoPro attachment on here because I shoot with GoPros a lot. So that's gonna stay there, and I figure I'm gonna put the clip, the Peak Design capture clip, on this side and stick it there because my camera grip is on this side. I'm right-handed, so instinctively I'm gonna wanna reach over and take it off that way. If it was here, I feel like it'd be too awkward. I'd be like a T-Rex arms or something. So that's just my logic here. It might be different for you, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we got our backpack here, and I got the Peak Design capture clip. Now, obviously this is the bottom because it's got that little ridge that's gonna basically block the plate from sliding all the way down. This is the back. We're gonna throw it on to the strap, like so. Hopefully you can see that. We take the front clip, place it about, you wanna line up the holes. Oh, you can see that there. I'm gonna take the first screw and try to screw it on there. All I'm doing is taking the back plate and then the front plate and then screwing in the thumb screw. As you can see, it's connected in the center there. So I don't wanna tighten it too tight because I'm gonna have to do the other side too, and I might have to adjust. And then I'm gonna take the other side and tighten it there. Okay, so I don't know, this will allow you to see it a little bit better, but it's screwing in through there. And it's a little bit different. This side is different than this side. I guess it allows you to release one side a little bit easier. Like you could have this side latch down, and then you could just unscrew this side and do something like that for easy transfer, I guess. I don't know. And I'm not gonna tighten all the way down. I just wanna see how the placement looks. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the backpack on real quick just so we can see what this looks like. See if the placement is right. Oh, that's really high. It's up over my shoulder. So I'm gonna have to slide it down. And luckily I didn't tighten it too tight, so I can just slide it down the strap here. And I wanna make sure my backpack is comfortable. So normally I would clip this. Still a little too high. Like if I take my camera and throw it up here, that's way too close to my neck and my head. So I'm going to slide it down more. Looks like right about there. Should be good. Oops. So I don't want to drop my camera because it's not fastened. So I think right about there is decent. It's pretty comfortable. So I haven't tightened anything down, so I'm going to take this off real quick. I just wanted to make sure the placement was going to be comfortable for me. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to tighten this down now. Okay, so now that we know where I want it placed, I'm just going to tighten these down. Okay, it's getting tighter. A little bit harder to turn now. It's kind of hard to turn this, honestly. It's kind of awkward, actually. And I'm like ripping my thumbs pretty much, so Okay, so hopefully that is tight enough. And just in case you're wondering, this is just like a regular bag. It's not a camera bag or anything. This is usually my backpack I use when I'm hiking or going somewhere. It's like my day pack. Okay, so I'm gonna take my backpack, throw the backpack on. So taking the plate, sliding it into there. And it's on there. And it is supporting the weight. It's a little wobbly. And I would recommend using a backpack that has this chest strap here, just so you can kind of make it a little bit more secure. And as you can see, it still wobbles a little bit. It's not too bad. Tighten down the straps. Tighten this down. Make sure the microphone's not getting hit. So this is a little awkward the way I'm wearing my backpack right now, but there is a little bit of play, as you can hear, but it's locked in, so that's nice. Just don't know if this is how I would actually wear my backpack this tight. I'm gonna loosen it to how I would normally wear my backpack. Okay, so this is a little more comfortable. I think having this chest strap really helps to kind of keep it together. I would probably make this a little bit more tighter if I'm just walking. So it is moving around, and my lens is hitting like some of the plastic clips that are on the backpack, like this thing on this side. It's technically like hitting that, and that's not the capture clip's fault. That's just, you know, happens to be stuff on my backpack. You know, moving around, and it seems pretty stable. Snap a couple photos, take some video. Oh, I need to take a drink, so I'm gonna clip this on, hands free, take a swig of my drink, be on a shoot, and taking photos and boom, 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 doing whatever I need to be doing. And then my phone rings, and instead of being this guy, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a, I'm in the middle of a photo shoot. Oh my God, I almost dropped my camera. I need to get off the phone. Like, instead of being that guy, you could be doing your videos like so, taking your photos, and your phone rings, and you know what? Throw this bad boy on there, grab my phone. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, it's cool, no big deal, like a boss. This is really cool, and so like I said, it's pretty stable. Let's do a little bit of this. I mean, I can do some like weird, crazy stuff. Do some jumping jacks here. You can see the like full range of like movement I can do, not having to hold my camera. And it's different than a camera strap, where the camera strap usually it's just dangling from your neck, and it's moving around and it's getting in your way. And when you bend down, your camera like swings out and might hit something. I think that this is really nice. Some people are really good at it and they can do like one-handed removal of their camera. I'm a little nervous, so I would still grab the hand grip, the grip of my camera, and then use my other hand, my finger, to release the latch. Can you see that? So that's where the latch is. So I would basically just grab it, release the latch, slide up, and I'm good to go. Boom, 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 boom. Epic shots. All right, let's go do something else. Slide it back in. Make sure it's on there, because one thing, like, how many of you do this where you take your phone? I put my phone in my back pocket, and you do this and you go, oh yeah, okay, later, I'll talk to you later. And you think you're sliding into your pocket and it just drops and you're like, oh crap. So you don't want to do that with your camera. So make sure once you are done and you slide it in there, make sure you're actually hitting, because you can see the two notches here. You want to make sure these are fitting into that ridge of the back plate. So you want to make sure they're sliding in. Make sure there's that snap, because not only is the latch locking, but you're also hitting that bottom little ledge that's basically preventing your camera from just sliding all the way through. So make sure it's on there. Give it a little you know, tug or whatever, and you're good. Overall, this is really cool. I like it. I am unfortunately not wearing a belt right now. Otherwise, I would test out this capability of wearing it on a belt. Essentially, I would assume it's the same thing where you have to get this onto the belt and you attach it and just, it would clip onto here. I don't know, maybe I'll do a test of it. I just didn't bring a belt today. But yeah, I mean, that would also be cool, because one limitation of this is that you have to be wearing a backpack or something with a strap, like maybe a sling or something. You'd have to have something with a strap. But I mean, technically with a belt, you're wearing a strap around your waist, but it'd be nice to not have to wear a backpack and just walk around with your camera like for the quick draw and just have it there and just be like, whoosh, and then put it back and then whoosh. I don't know. So I think that would be cool too. Honestly, just walking around. It's like, oh, some bokeh? Whoosh. Oh, you want some B-roll? Whoosh. So I don't know. So I think that would actually be cool, and that conveniently looks like a gun. So real quick, what I want to do is, I know that this works well with my 18-135, which is kind of like my zoom lens. I'm going to throw the 10-18, which is my wide angle lens. I'm going to throw that onto here just so you can kind of see, because I don't want to just test it on one lens. So, all right, let's swap lenses. Okay, so, and I have the Sony 10-18 on my a6400, and I want to apologize if I'm super sweaty. Like I said, it's over 100 degrees right now. Anyways, same setup. It's just we have a different lens on here. This I use as more of my vlogging lens because it's wide, and if I want to shoot any landscapes or shoot anything kind of indoors, because it's wide, and then I'll use the 18-135 for more of my telephoto zoom or B-roll and stuff like that. So these are kind of the two lenses I use the most. So that's why I'm testing them out on this little system here. So it should be the same thing. Just pop that on there, make sure it's okay. And obviously, as I expected, it works fine. So yeah, so I'm really happy. This doesn't seem to hit the plastic on my backpack, the backpack straps as much, which is nice. I guess just because it's a shorter lens. Like the box says, this works with all camera sizes. So it doesn't have to be a Sony mirrorless camera like this. As long as your camera has a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom, it should, you know, like my Sony RX100 would work fine on here. Full frames, DSLRs, full frames, A7, whatever camera, A9s, Sony A6400, A5000, you know, it doesn't even matter. As long as your camera has a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom to mount on a tripod, you can mount this clip and then mount it here. But I am very pleased with this product. I'm definitely gonna be using it. So I originally bought the Peak Design capture clip system because I was supposed to go on this weekend hiking / backpacking / camping trip with my brother to Lake Margaret a couple weekends ago, and there happened to be a big fire that broke out that weekend, so it was very unsafe for us to go. So I was like, shoot, I don't even get to try this thing out. And so I figured since I had it, I might as well take the time to, you know, test it out, unbox it, install it, and then kind of share my thoughts with it in case there's someone that was interested in it. But yeah, like so far, I really like it. I think it is very innovative. So that is it. Like I said, this wasn't like a full-on review. I just wanted to talk about this product because I just picked it up, unbox it, install it onto my backpack, and test it out. And as you saw, it's awesome. I really like that. Like just that snap and that clip, it's satisfying. That is gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. And if it was, please leave it a like. If you have any questions or comments, and you know, tell me what your thoughts are about the Peak Design capture clip system, leave them in the comments down below. And as always, please think about subscribing. That is gonna do it for today's video, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Whew.